Also opting out yesterday, Giants left tackle Nate Solder, a big money free agent acquisition who came from the Patriots a couple of years ago. There had been some speculation that he would opt out due to his own personal health issues and family health issues. There had been reports he wouldn't opt out. He makes the decision yesterday to stand down. It's $9 million in salary that he will forego this year. He got a $3 million roster bonus back in March, and the way it works is you keep that, right? But everything under your contract gets pushed back by a full year. So March of 2021, when he was due to make a $4 million roster bonus, that money doesn't come due. His career gets put on hold for a full year. Next year, if he's on the team, he gets the $9 million base salary, and then in March of 2022, he'd be eligible for that $4 million roster bonus. So he's putting his career on hold for a year, and it has to make the Giants, Chris, feel better about using the 4th overall pick in the 2020 draft on Andrew Thomas, who was already in the process of kind of potentially, depending upon how he works out, supplanting Nate Solder as the left tackle. But, we know how it works on offensive lines. You need 5 guys who can play,
right?
And we see guys get moved around all the time. Hey, we're moving you from the left side to the right side because we'd rather have 2 good tackles than 2 good left tackles. Because we need to have 2 good tackles, because you can have the best left tackle in the history of football. If the other 4 guys stink, your quarterback's still getting killed.
Yeah, that's right. If Khalil Mack lines up on the other guys on the other side, it's great that you get a great left tackle. The right tackle stinks. He's going to get a sack. It doesn't matter. So, this is a blow to the Giants, certainly. First off, Nate Solder, it's easy. He's made a lot of money in his career, right? It's a little different than Damian Williams. He's made some big money and, of course, got that $3 million already this year, so that makes that decision easy. Now, he's at a part of his career, too, where I would go, ooh, I don't know where it goes from here. I don't think he's going to be collecting big checks. There's a part of me that thinks, hey, maybe the Giants, with the way Nate Solder's played, and listen, Dave Gettleman, I think this was way too much money he paid Nate Solder in free agency a few years ago. I thought that was a little crazy, but regardless, he was trying to make a statement to his team getting bigger and more physical and all that, so I understand it. But they got to be looking at this a little bit going, man, Nate Solder hasn't played well. We got a franchise left tackle. They signed Cam Fleming in free agency. He was in New England at one point with Joe Judge and all them. So there is they drafted another tackle in the 3rd round. They have some options here. And, for Nate Solder, I totally understand where he's coming from in this standpoint. Between his own life and his child and some of the issues they've had to go through, I totally get it here.
Daniel Jones last year pressured on 41.7% of his dropbacks, according to Pro Football Focus, second only to Sam Darnold. We've talked at length about the Daniel Jones fumbling problems. Part of it was the clock in his head wasn't telling him get rid of the football before he got hit and the ball came out. So issues the Giants are going to have to deal with without Nate Solder.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.